What's up? What's up? What's up, everybody? Are we still rolling? All right, you guys. I am back in my regular studio. Thank you for your grace with me when the audio was causing me some issues when I was recording at a different place. But I'm back in my studio where I belong. And I am excited because going on these trips around the world with you, exploring music, and diving into all that there is when it comes to mental health, psychology, philosophy is so much fun because I keep exploring new things because of you. Because of you, I never stray too far from the sidewalk. Because of you, I want to check out something from my brother from another mother. I have a few of those. Ren's one, Knox is one. Go check out my interview with him, by the way, if you haven't yet. He is solid. You guys know him as the legendary breakdown channel. That guy is more than a reactor. He breaks down, he analyzes, homeboy raps, and he put out a new song called Bang, Ba Bang Bang just a week ago. I'm late. I know these reactions, reviews, breakdowns are already pouring in from all over the place, but you haven't heard mine yet. So have you really watched the right review? I'm kidding. I'm being cocky. There are so many good reviews and breakdown channels, and I'm one of them. So subscribe. Okay, here we go. This one's called Bang. I can't wait to check it out with you.
I like this.
Oh, whoa, Jinx, brother. He said, I like this. I said, I like that. I like this. I like that. Okay, let me start over. Let me shut up. He's getting me hype already.
I like this.
Hey.
I got that. Ooh, tell a fiend. Filling up the mix, you better lean. Tell them check they six before they set the beams. Better quit the horsing. Gotta kidding me. You say that.
Guy with the bars, brother with the bars, the horse and the ketamine. Okay, let me slow down. I don't know if I'm gonna be able to go through this without stopping 50,000. No, I'm not gonna go through it stopping 50,000 times. I'm not gonna do that to you. I shall listen. Here we go.
The beams, better quit the horsing. Gotta kidding me. You say that you gon' ball with me, I'm back up on a bender. They tryna get a bump, but I ain't crashing out on fenders. If you knew me from the jump, I'm like Stackhouse with defenders. Try passing, you can't have it, I don't rap with no pretenders.
Oh, brother. Okay, how am I gonna do this? Well, here's the thing. If I was just a reaction channel, then, I guess I could just watch and just smile and tell you to subscribe and that's it. But we're all about breakdowns and analysis and we go deep. So I just have to pick up on and point out some of this stuff. I just don't want to keep interrupting. So watch my face, and then we're going to talk about these lyrics afterwards. But do me a favor. Pay attention to these bars. That is crazy work right here. Not even just the bars and the fender and the benders and the defenders. I'm throwing in my own stuff right now. Not only the bars and the wordplay, the word smithery, but, that would be a good t-shirt. But also his cadence flow and the melodic in his rap. It's one thing to know how to rhyme. It's another thing to be a master of literary art and throw in your metaphors and similes and rhymes and all kinds of wordplay. It's another thing to do so on beat. And then it's another thing to do so with a melodic flow. It's one thing for me to say, eeny, meeny, miny, mo, catch a tiger by its toe. I have cherries in this bowl. Ayo. But it's another thing to do so with the flow and then do so rhythmically, Okay, I gotta stop. Clearly, I'm not the rapper here, but homeboy is, and he's doing it. Ooh! I'm gonna start over one more time, and I'm gonna listen and shut up. Just watch my face, and listen to these bars. And that hook, by the way.
I like this.
Yeah, me too.
I got that. Ooh, tell a fiend. Filling up the mix, you better lean. Tell them check they six before they set the beams. Better quit the horsing. Gotta kidding me. You say that you gon' ball with me, I'm back up on a bender. They tryna get a bump, but I ain't crashing out on fenders. If you knew me from the jump, I'm like Stackhouse with defenders. Try passing, you can't have it, I don't rap with no pretenders. Shake the sharks, you ain't making art. They kirking out, try and take it yard. They box 'em out. try and make it hard. The white kid shoot sharp on my Caitlin Clark. Swish, they got bricks, I got this, ain't no blicks. I got hits, they want clicks, they wanna switch to make it rich and end up Vicks. Hide their tail, but they end up snitch. Hold up, 108 beads, beams on them, say a prayer. This for all my angels who have fallen, try and take it there. Main man, 100 grand, had me since I chased the glare. Now I'm throwing dirt on all these roaches, try and make it fair. I'm sick all they taking, so I take the air. No more prints, burn a throne, motive unknown. Let us rinse, who get pinched, ain't no smut thrown. Everything is everything, till it up smokes. You should check these subs though, every cut is cutthroat. You know I'm going now with a bang. Bang. Tell them leave the bag in a bang. Bang. You should check the tags where we hang.
Hey.
You know I'm going now with a bang. Know I'm going now with a bang.
Hey.
Bang.
Hey.
Tell them leave the bag in a bang. Bang. You should check the tags where we hang. Hang. You know I'm going now with a bang. Watch your acts or learn a lesson while you choking on the Drake. Never one for counting blessings, we just smoking on the hate. I ain't one for all the pressing, joke can steal you in the face. So pass the joint and get to stepping or you feel it type of way. I'm on Chuck Brown, where they chucking brown. Round town, check the pounds, the gumbo off. I'm from the land of half smokes and the mumbo sauce. All the goat talk, when that gun go off. Bang, look at me, are you serious? Got them dark blue tints, they ain't really us. Need some bands, hit up bands, get your chili up. Skip the lip service for the millies, can't vanilla us. Ain't familiar with them, they ain't on no family visits. Take us Grammy with him, we are not a fan of bitches. Tell him this is family business, only in the family interest. He gon' have to pay if he want that Cammy with him, huh? All my Rothschilds pay me with an alias. Y'all ain't even on my Schwarzschild radius. Chop it, somewhere out where Haiti is. Tell him I got drive, but it's only in Mercedes-Benz. Know I'm going now with a bang. Bang. Tell them leave the bag in a bang. Bang. You should check the tags where we hang. Bang. You know I'm going now with a bang. Know I'm going now with a bang.
Come on now.
Tell them leave the bag in a bang. Bang. You should check the tags where we hang. Hang. You know I'm going now with a bang.
Oh, shoot. Oh, dang. Oh, bang. Oh, dang. What a bang. Man, Knox. Bang is a banger. Yo, that track was fire. The beats, that track was fire. When it comes to rap songs, there's a lot of songs that are fun to listen to break down, but I would not necessarily have playing as I'm cruising down the street and chilling and listening to music. This one is one of those tracks. I could see just playing, just rolling down the street, enjoying more than once. I got that, tell a fiend, right? Someone thirsty for cruelty. Tell them check they six for they set their beams. Check their back, right? Check their six. Better quit the horsing. Got that ketamine. And then he goes like the horse. Got that ketamine, which is crazy because that is used for horses, but also used as a drug. You say that you gone ball with me. I'm back up on a bender. And then talks about the bump and the bender. All that wordplay and crashing out on fenders. If you knew me from the jump, I'm like Stackhouse with Defenders, who I believe is the assistant coach for the Golden State Warriors, and talking about, let me pull the lyrics back up, talking about Stackhouse with Defenders. And Stackhouse, like I said, focuses on defensive strategies for the Golden State Warriors. I mean, so many word plays here. Try and pass it. You can't have it. I don't rap with no pretenders. Beautiful rhyme schemes here with defenders and fenders and benders. Shake the sharks. You ain't making art. They kirking out, trying to take it yard. But then talking about kirking out, which is another expression for, I think, like when you're losing control, trying to take it yard. They box them out, try and make it hard. They white kids shoot sharp on my Caitlin Clark. Caitlin Clark being that basketball player that I think is being talked a lot about right now, and where there's been some controversy, American basketball player. Swiss, they got bricks, I got this. Ain't no blicks, I got hits, they want clicks, they want to switch. And that's interesting because earlier talked about white kids shoot sharp and now talking about a switch. And I wonder if that's a play on video games, right? That double entendre, bunch of white kids shooting sharp, playing on the switch, video gaming, but also maybe shooting sharp as in like throwing all that hate, trying to shoot sharp, trying to throw hate and criticize. To make it rich and end up, hard to tell, but they end up snitch. 108 beads, beams on him, say a prayer. This for all my angels who have fallen trying to take it there. Goodness gracious. So many bars. I'm not going to go through every single one of them. Oh, snap. Skip the lip service for the Millies. Can't vanilla on us. Vanilla. Milli Vanilli. Milli Vanilli is that duo. And they were a German duo, R&B music from Munich. Criticism towards them was that it was revealed they did not sing on their hit album "Girl, You Know It's True," and that damaged their reputation. There was legal ramifications, public backlash, and to talk about skip the lip service for the Millies, can't vanilla us, basically saying like y'all can't fool us. You can't pretend that you did what you didn't do. Maybe that's what he means. Yo, I'm on Chuck Brown. Where they Chuck and Brown round down pounds the gumbo. And Chuck Brown was the godfather of go-go, a subgenre of funk music, deeply rooted in Washington, D.C. So he's got a couple of nods here to Washington, D.C. too, I feel. And then saying, I'm from the land of half smokes and the mumbo sauce. All the goat talk when the gun go off. When the gun go off. That's interesting to me because I feel like in the world of hip hop and rap, right, there's a lot of talking smack and who's the GOAT, but who really is the GOAT when the gun go off? Who's the greatest when you're dead? And then to talk about skip the lip service for the Millies, can't vanilla us. To me, that means you can't milli vanilla us. You can't lie to us and pretend you sang something you didn't, or created something you didn't, or you accomplished something you didn't. Take his Grammy with him. We're not fan of bitches. Tell him this is family business, only in the family interest. Makes me think of Family Affairs, Mary J. Blige. He gonna have to pay if he bought with him. All my Rothschilds pay me with an alias. Y'all ain't even on my Schwarzschild radius. Yeah. Oh, snap. He's going after the big guys. Bro got bold with this one. Talking about Rothschild and Schwarzschild. I gotta say it in American English. The Rothschild family, the Rothschild family, is a wealthy Ashkenazi Jewish noble banking family originally from Frankfurt. They're prominent in the European family, a prominent European family known for their significant role in banking and finance. And to say all my Rothschilds pay me with an alias. Chop it, tell him I got drive, but it's only in Mercedes-Benz. No, I'm going out with the bang. Tell him leave the bag in the bank. You should check the tags where we hang. And that's crazy because it makes me think of dog tags, how you keep the dog tags when a soldier has fallen. Rhymes well with the bag in the bank too. No, I'm going out with the bang. Tell him leave the bag in the bank. This is bold. Brother got bold here. To me, this is a statement piece. Now, not only was that track fire, not only are his bars crazy, his cadence flow, the melodic, Homeboy keeps showing us that he really does know how to rap. And he is not only here singing Eeny, Meeny, Miny, Mo with some cool cadence flow. He can take us on a ride rhythmically, melodically, and I mean from a musical compositional standpoint, the track was dope and it flowed and it carried the piece. But he was not here only mumbling. He was not out here only repeating the same verse again and again with the same notes and the same progression. He took us on a ride and flow with bars and cadences, and with a beautiful cadence flow and some solid bars. But when you look deeper into the lyrics, to me, I'm taking away a song that's a banger, a song that's basically saying, I'm not gonna cower. Y'all can call all of this. I'm not gonna be seduced by your money games. I'm not gonna be bullied. I'm not gonna be put down by all these white kids trying to sharpshoot and hate, right? I'm not gonna be sucked into a race game, because that's what a lot of this stuff is, right? Caitlin Clark, all the money and the conspiracy theories about the corruption with Rothschild and the Jewish family, the Ashkenazi. You see these artists talking about who's the GOAT, taking their Grammy. We got the Milli Vanilli. You got this. To me, I'm taking this as I know what's up. To me, Knox is making a statement here. And he's saying, I know what's up. I know the games y'all playing, and I'm not going to fall for it. I'm not going to play them, nor will I be taken out. If I go out, if y'all try to take me out, I will go out with a bang. And it's timely because these corporations, these big labels have been going after his channel and creating strikes and putting his channel at risk of being taken down, which is complete BS. In a world of reviews, in a world where everybody and their mama has an opinion, in a world where it is second nature to want to review and analyze and break down, and radios are doing it, the newspaper is doing it, and you got all these websites, radio stations and news channels reviewing things, giving their opinion. Reaction channels, breakdown channels are exactly that. We are promoting artists. We are bringing artists to a whole new target audience that may or may not have heard that music otherwise. We're becoming brands, not just of people sitting there going, this is amazing, subscribe. We are breaking down, we're adding intellectual property, educational value, commentary. There is a whole psychology behind why people want to see other people react. Sometimes it's emotional, sometimes it's bias confirmation, but a lot of times it's so much more. If you're interested, check out my documentary here on the channel on the main page about the psychology behind reaction channels. But Knox is not the kind of guy that just sits there, watches and says, amazing, or this sucks. Please subscribe to my channel. He breaks down. He adds a lot of intellectual value. He promotes these artists. He brings to us what people have been doing for as long as we know, reviewing and analyzing, sharing. And he does so in an intellectual, very valuable way. And so these big companies, money-sucking sharks coming after channels like that, when there's so much foul crap on the internet that is easily just staying up even though it shouldn't be, that's wild. And to me, this song is a banger, and it's a statement to me. In the face of corruption, in the face of money games, in the face of racial division, in the face of polarization, saying, I know what y'all doing. And his bars and all the double entendres and the word plays show that. He's throwing so many bombs, so many bangers in that bang song alone that's letting us know, I know what's up. I know what is happening here. And I'm going to go out with a bang. Y'all not going to take me out without a bang. I'm going to make a noise. It is fire, Knox. That one was bold. What do you think? Subscribe to my brother from another mother, Knox Hill. Check him out on Facebook, Instagram, YouTube, all the places you can find him. Subscribe here too if you want to experience and feel music, talk about psychology, mental health, music, and more. Subscribe. I'll see you on the next ride. Ayo!